Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Calflos here, and today we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Arcane. So as you can see, we are back here today in Bilgewater. We're just completing some of the side quests here, part of the Epilogue series, and that I have on the channel after completing the main storyline, of course. And today we're going to attempt we're actually not two, but one side quest here in this district, which is called the Fleet Streets district. So the side quest in question is going to be to speak to the banker at Fleet Streets, and it's called a small fish in a big Bilgewater side quest. Now, do note this side quest will not involve any combat, so yeah, if you guys are looking to skip this one potentially because of the lack of action, if you will, so yeah, this is just a disclaimer for you guys heading into this episode. Now, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that quest and see, and then I think we'll do the other one in Fleet Streets as well, which is the friendly neighbors to head to the mom and the pop shop. We'll do that in the next episode because I don't think there'll be enough time. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this one here called Small Fish in a Big Bilgewater. Now, I have selected the team a little bit differently for this one. You don't have to do this, I just do it because I think it fits the narrative a little bit better, because we're gonna have Alawi and Brom interacting with certain NPCs at certain locations, so I think it fits the narrative a little bit better to have these two in the team. Okay, so let's go ahead and head towards the first conversation mark over here first, and let's see what this is about before moving forward.
Breathe in deep, crew. Smell that?
Rotten fish?
Rotten corpses? Tough crowd.
Well, I'm pretty sure Alawi, Misfortune, and Pike are used to the scents in Bilgewater, and to be fair, at this stage in the game, I think Ari, Yasuo, and Brom, the outsiders, should in theory be well accustomed to it as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and just leave that for now. We have another conversation marker here. Let's go ahead and pick up this manuscript first and see what this is about. Great stuff like heist, not that important. Let's leave that. Let's go ahead and head to this marker over here.
Fortune, I think you should take a break from this place sometime.
Take a break? From Bilgewater? I wouldn't dream of it.
Head to Ionia, see the countrysides. Embrace the quiet.
Enjoy quiet countryside? Ugh, I'm sorry. That sounds like a nightmare.
I'm not surprised either Sarah thinks Ionia is a nightmare, because she has grown up in the hustle and bustle of Bilgewater, so I would guess she's much more accustomed to the noise and stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and head into this shack over here, which I believe is where we'll get this this quest with the banker. Oh, hello. Are you here to service a debt? I'm not here to service a debt. I'm here to speak to you. Okay, a short man leans forward from behind his desk surrounded by stacks of paper. It's clear that he hasn't been in Bilgewater long. No, that can't be it. I don't recognize you. My name is Toman Calvina III. Are you looking to take out a loan? Excuse me, what? A loan? You know, where I don't give you money, where I give you money for today for more tomorrow, sorry. There's no one in this blasted town understand finance. Visibly flustered, Toman mutters to himself, I should have known coming to Bilgewater was a mistake. Okay, we can wait for Toman to calm down. Let's do that. It doesn't even matter anyways, it's not like I have much money to loan out. Suddenly Toman looks up. Wait, you all look intimidating. Would you mind going out and reminding my clients of their financial responsibilities? I'll pay you, of course. It would be a, what do they call it? Yes, a win-win. Well, I guess he wants us to be his loan sharks, I guess. So yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna agree to it first. Let's go ahead and ask him a couple of questions. Of course, you have to understand a business venture before you enter into it. Toman mutters to himself, I should take my own advice sometimes. What are you doing here? Let's ask him. I'm here to start a bank, of course. The first in all of Bilgewater. Not that it's been going well so far, but a thriving city like this deserves financial services. It's no ecliptic vault, but we've grown a lot this year. Toman's voice cracks a little bit, his insecurity cutting through the confidence of his words. Well, I'm not sure if starting a bank in Bilgewater sounds like a very good idea, because Bilgewater ideally is some sort of outlaw pirate's nest. So yeah, I think a bank basically means that the vault and anyone working in the bank has a big target on their backs. So not really sure how good of a business decision is that, but I'm not here to debate that. Okay, let's go ahead and ask him where the hell is he from. You can't tell from the Calvina name. I'm from Piltover, of course, greatest city in the world. Well, besides Bilgewater, he says with reluctance. Toman turns and looks at Brom intently, sizing him up. You really haven't heard of Clan Calvina? We have been on hard times lately, but still, Are you the oh sorry, are you the only ones here is another conversation. I thought that was part of the his dialogue here. So yeah, let's ask him that question. Are you the only one here? Yes, it's just me. My family's back in Piltover. Well, probably by now they're down in Zon, but once my bank takes off, they will all move here. Toman looks down and shifts some of his papers once the business takes off, of course. But this actually sounds a little bit sad. That's because, to my understanding, this looks like, his family has gone broke back in Piltover, and they've moved down to Zon, maybe to avoid the high cost of living up in the, upper city, I would say. So, yeah, Zon is definitely the poorer, the poorer side of Piltover, and Piltover is, of course, where the richer side stays. So, it's kind of obvious. It's kind of expected, to be honest. But yeah, definitely sounds kind of sad, but it's okay. We're not sure what we can do for him here. So let's just tell him never mind. Let's ask him more about his requests. And will you agree to help me? Let's agree to help, not because we want to be loan sharks, but because we need to get the quest done. So yeah, that's why we are gonna agree to help. Of course we'll help you, friend. Stupendous. I could jump for joy. Toman ruffles through his papers before pulling two in particular out of a giant stack. My two biggest clients are Zelene and Aloy. Zelene lives in this neighborhood, nice woman. Aloy is a harpooner down on the slaughter docks. Okay, let's nod and leave. Before you can leave, Toman calls after you. One thing, please don't hurt either of them. I wouldn't want to scare off potential customers, and if you have any more questions, just ask, okay? Okay, we need to recover Toman's money, and now we need to speak to two people, which is called, who they are called Eloy and I believe Zelene. So, Zelene is here in Fleet Streets, and I happen to know where she is. So, let me just quickly go ahead and head to the corresponding location and show you how to deal with this particular, borrower, lender, if you will. So, Zelene should be across this bridge over here. And the mom and pop shop should actually be this building over here. But we're gonna speak to Zelene, Zelene first, which is this hooded woman over here. A muscly street tough leans on an alley wall. A stylized Z tattoo wraps around her neck. What are you looking at, huh? She smirks slightly. This might be the Zelene who borrowed money from Toman. At you. Are you Zelene? Ah, I see. Toman's finally hired Musto to get me. Yeah, I took that schmuck's money. Why should I give it back? He can't even muster the courage to come here and ask me for it, much less take it. Zelene leans back in the wall, tightening her crossed arms. Toman wouldn't make it as a loan shark in this town. He should just slink back to where he came from, okay? We can either threaten her, ask her nicely, say that we aren't hired muscle, or try to smooth talk her. Now, these three options here are not gonna give you the money directly. They will end up in, fighting Zelene here, which is gonna go against what Toman suggests, which is to, essentially not hurt the, hurt his clients. So threatening her is actually very ironic because, it seems like this is the option that would escalate into a confrontation, but ideally this is the one that's not gonna result in a battle. So we're gonna go with threaten her, and the reason why I have Alawi selected is because Alawi is the one that's gonna do the threatening. Look here, Pelangi, you will pay Toman his due, you will do it, or you will face me. And that's a test I doubt you will overcome. The stare down lasts a long time. Suddenly she turns and laughs. I haven't had a stare down that exciting in a long time. You certainly got me good. She looks into the distance, content. After a little while, Zelene turns back. I think Toman deserves this. Let him know Zelene sends her regards. Okay, we can take the money. And basically that's about it. So we have retrieved Zelene's payment, and all we need to do now is we need to retrieve Eloy's payment. Now, to my understanding, Eloy is in the slaughter docks, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and cut the video, and I'll meet you guys in the corresponding location, and then we'll collect the payment from Eloy. Okay guys, we are back, and this is where we're supposed to be in the slaughter docks. Eloy is this gentleman over here with the what do you call this? This cowboy hat, if you will. So yeah, he's this gentleman over here, and we're gonna speak to him. But before we do that, I would like to actually go ahead and interact with this Mark over here, which is gonna be another dialogue. So let's go ahead and see what this is about.
Where I am from, there is a great bear of storms. We pray to him for fair weather.
What does a bear have to do with storms? The mother serpent controls the waves.
Brom will have to ask him. He is nice, once you calm him down.
You know what I like about that? That is a very clear example of culture clash here. That's because, we have Alawi who believes in the Buru, and Braum who, believes in the Freljordian gods. And one of the Freljordian gods, of course, for Braum that he mentioned there, the bear, is actually Volibear, which is what do you call it? The deity, if you will, that controls the storms as well as the basically thunderstorms and all that in the Freljord. At least that's what the Freljordians believe. Now, for Alawi, of course, she believes in Nagakaboros, and that is a very clear sign of culture clash there. And Braum is also right about Volibear. He is actually a very nice guy. The thing is that, you know, like he says, you need to calm him down first in order to, you know, basically correspond with the Volibear. Okay, so let's go ahead and just interact with Eloy here and see, you know, and see what he wants. I have Braum selected because he is responsible for interacting with this guy. A stocky harpooner stands at the edge of the pier, looking anxiously towards the sea. Could this be the harpooner Eloy that Toman mentioned? Are you Eloy? Let's ask him. The man starts at the sound of his name. Yes, Eloy is my name. What do you want from me? Who sent you? Toman. You borrowed money from him. Let's reply. Oh, Toman. It's unclear whether Eloy is relieved or disappointed by the answer. I thought the captain sent you. I can pay Toman back. I just have a couple of things I need to sort out first. He turns back to the sea. What kind of things? Nothing much. It's just I lost the touch. Eloy winces. My luck's run out. If I go back out there, I'll just miss another Leviathan. Except this time, someone will get hurt. I just know it. We can either say to Toman, we can either say to Eloy, give Toman his money back, or else we can say, how do you know you've lost the touch? And we can say, Toman needs that money, let's help him. Okay, so this looks like a man who's down on his luck, and I know realistically in the real world, you know, no one's gonna respond this way, but what I'm gonna reply to him is that we're gonna say, how do you know you've lost the touch? We're gonna appeal to his more, you know, we're gonna sympathize with the man essentially, and, you know, try to appeal to his, you know, try to appeal to him empathetically, if you will. So yeah, let's go ahead and say this. I guess I only missed once. I don't really know for sure that I've lost it. Eloy trails off in consideration. We can say stop feeling sorry for yourself, or we can say you just need to get out there and try. Now if we go with this, Alawi's gonna respond, and I don't think that's gonna result in us getting the money. So I'm gonna go with Braum and say you just need to get out there and try. We're gonna encourage the man. I think that's what he needs now. A little bit of a confidence boost. You have not lost the touch, my friend. This Braum can guarantee. Maybe I haven't. A long pause. You're right, Braum. I haven't lost the touch. If you believe in me, I should believe in myself. He exhales deeply. Thank you for your confidence. I'm going to go back onto that boat and demand my job back. Eloy turns and leaves, but before he does, he turns back and pulls a bag of coins in Braum's hand. Here, this is Toman's money. I won't be needing it at sea. Besides, it already bought me a new harpoon. Okay, we can take the money. And this is Eloy's payment. He's gonna run off in the distance, and unfortunately we can't follow him, which is a bit sad, but it's okay. So with Eloy's payment in hand, we can finally return to Toman and hand him both Eloy as well as Zelene's payment. So let's go ahead and cut the video here and meet you guys back at the bank. Alright guys, we are back here in the bank. So with both with both Zelene's and Aloy's money in our possession, let's go ahead and return it to Toman and see what he gives us in return. Is that my money? I didn't think Toman notices both coin purses. He still hasn't processed the implications. You didn't hurt them, did you? Toman is visibly concerned. We did not hurt them, so let's tell him no. Of course not, Toman. Why would I hurt a friend, Braum says. This is actually my money with interest. This turned out way better than expected. You didn't even shake me down or anything. Toman can hardly believe his good fortune. I guess the only thing left is to give you your reward. At that, Toman reaches into his desk and pulls out a small brooch. Here you go. He puts the brooch down onto the desk. It's not a lot, but it's something. Thank you. Okay, let's take the brooch. And we get something called Kelvina's Lucky Watch, and of course 150 gold, which is basically chump change at this point because ideally we don't need the money anymore. We've already gotten the best gear as well as the best equipment, so yeah, it's basically useless to us. Okay, so we're actually running out of time here. We're about 14 minutes in, so I don't think there's gonna be enough time to explore the mom and pop shop, which I believe is in this building over here. So I think what I'm gonna do instead is we're gonna go ahead and leave this for the next episode, and we're just gonna end the video having completed at least one of the side quests here in the Fleet Street. So if you guys enjoyed this episode of Ruined King, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing to the channel. Really do appreciate your support here, but most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of single player pages of content just like this one. And with that being said, this is Keflo signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully I catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.